the traditional festive meal and opting for an alternative this year? Well, Christmas doesn't have to be all about the turkey. Other countries are also getting into the festive spirit, only they've put their own spin on the typical Christmas dinner. And for those who prefer it a little bit different, why not go Chinese this year? And we're not talking about getting a takeaway from down the road. No, we're talking about making it yourself. We caught up with Chinese TV chef Ching-He to get some ideas on how to spice things up at Christmas.
Maybe you could do some char siu roast pork puffs, basically marinade pork fillet and delicious honey, soy, a little bit of brown sugar and yellow bean paste, and then roast that until it's lovely, and then just dice it all up and mix it together, and then stuff it in some, using puff pastry that you get in the supermarket. Stuff it in there, bake them until they're lovely and golden. We love Shaoxing rice wine or a bit of dry sherry. You can get some salted plums, warm it up, okay, heat it in a pan, warm it up, maybe put a bit of orange zest in there, orange peel, squeeze of orange juice, add a little bit, of salted plums to give it a real sort of spicy aroma and flavour. The main course, well, you can choose from many different recipes. I would sometimes go for a Peking duck. Or you could do a gorgeous, honey Chinese style roasted ham. You could also do roast turkey, of course, but using a gorgeous Chinese marinade, maybe using some yellow bean, some soy sauce and honey, all these dishes, all these flavors that really complement your starter. You could stuff it also with possibly some, Western style sausages, little chipolata sausages. You can mix some fruit, some plums, some shallots, a little bit of Chinese 5 spice in the in there. So you can really mix and play around. Everyone loves a bit of sesame prawn toast or a little bit of duck spring rolls. You just get some duck breast marinated with some honey, with some soy, with some 5 spice, and you can just roast that in the oven so it's lovely and crispy, get really crispy skin, and then just shred that up, the meat up, and then you can buy cheat and buy ready-made hoisin sauce, and then just marinate, mix that together, maybe chop some chives up in there, and then buy phyllo pastry, and then just make sure you layer it, and then brush it with butter or oil if you like, and then stuff it, fill it, and then you can just bake it until it's golden. You can create a really delicious alternative pudding. Rice pudding is great. It's basically like a fried rice. So you can get sticky rice, you can use sushi rice, you can add some raisins, golden cranberries. Traditionally, Chinese would use plums in there, and you could add a little bit of cinnamon, orange zest, and really stir fry, a little bit of brown sugar, and then just basically it's a fried rice, and then you can stuff them in little ramekins, and then you can make that ahead in advance, a few hours before, even the day before, and then before serving you can just steam them until they're lovely and warm, and then make maybe like a sticky toffee sauce.
Some mouth-watering tips there, and for those of you who still need convincing, the good news is there could still be a big bird on the Christmas table, just that it never gobbled but once quacked.